Lake Bumbunga, just out of Lochiel. They have their own little Loch Ness monster. It's pretty cool. So this lake is meant to be one of the pink lakes. It's like a naturally pink lake. I think we're going to try and put the drone up, but I'm not sure. It is a bit windy, so I don't know if it will work. Yeah, unfortunately it's not very full, but yeah, they haven't had a great deal of rain lately, I don't think. But it still looks really pretty. So let's go check it out. Pikes Beer Company, or Pikes Wine, they do both. Looks beautiful, hey? Come and sit outside. Another day, another winery.
Sevenhills. It's the oldest one?
Yep, oldest winery in Adelaide.
In South Australia?
Yeah, South Australia. Yeah, South Australia.
You should see it. We're going to show you around. Some of the things that look specky.
But first, cheese and wine. Oh wow, how cool is that?
It smells good.
Oh, it does. You can smell the old wine barrels. Oh, that smells amazing. Hi, good, thank you.
Oh, it's nice in here.
Oh, it's so warm. What cheeses are you choosing, my love?
One very fruity, really soft, strong flavors, and nice soft.
Don't even look at me.
How much cheese are you choosing, my love? All these things to choose from. So you come and you can do a wine tasting and then you build your own cheese plate. How freaking cool is that? I mean, it's not the cheapest way to do a cheese plate, but hey. Doesn't matter. Yum. So these are our testers and this is our DIY cheese plate. So we have a Shiraz, a Ignatius blend, a liqueur verdelho, a classic toe peak, and a fine old tawny. Right, end result. DIY cheese platter. Happy baby eating her cheese puffs. Hey, are you happy baby eating your cheese puffs? And leftovers. And Instagramming. What do you reckon, babe?
It's horrible. Don't tell me. It is all delicious. What was that? The classic toe
Classic
cake?
toe cake.
That one? We'll
This one.
probably get in the bottom.
Oh yeah. Maybe 2. We'll see.
Maybe 3.
How's the mozzarella wrapped prosciutto? Charming. So good.
Keep an eye on that one for a future
Really
pizza
nice.
make.
Lavera. It is delicious.
How's the mouldy one?
Oh, it's beautiful. Blue cheese is like my favourite. And it's so nice. Again, Lavera. That one. Handmade. It's so nice. It's really, really, really strong.
Yeah, you said it would make a really nice sauce.
But it's so good. So this lake tank was one of the original storage tanks when the winery was established in the 1850s. Made with slate from the renowned mine in the nearby township of Mintaro, the tank was used in Sevenhills Distillery that was built in 1936 and last used in 1968. The distillery produced spirits for use in fortifying wines. That's kind of cool. So these are all the vines, obviously, for the vineyard. It's a beautiful spot. So old. So it's quite a religious significance. The Jesuits established this winery, I believe, from what I was reading before. And there's a really beautiful old church that we're going to go into in a minute. Yeah.
The college building.
What does it say about the college building?
I don't know, I folded it up. The college building became the first Catholic secondary school in South Australia. The south wing was built between 1854 and 56. The west wing was completed in 1868.
So this is the west wing because it's got 1868 on it. That's cool.
What a horrible building.
This is the old church. What does it say about the church, Star?
Completed in 1875, this magnificent church features Mintaro slate floors, exquisite stained glass windows, and a painting of the Madonna presented to, excuse me, I can't read when you do that, to the Jesuits of King Ludwig of Bavaria.
There you go. What's the name of it? It's so windy I can't even hold the piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it and it's just flapping.
St. Aloysius' church. There you go.
And there's a crypt out the back.
Let's go check it out.
On.
The crypt is unique for a parish church in Australia. Brother George Sadler, the first Jesuit buried in the crypt, was killed by a stone while blasting in the quarry to obtain material to build the church. The crypt is the final resting place for 41 Jesuits, and since 1901, only those who died at Sevenhill have been buried there. Oh, wow. So this one is the Iron Shrine. It's pretty cool.
Madonna of the Vines.
Oops. Yep, so it's called Madonna of the Vines and was inspired by Our Lady of the Lakes in South America. It was sculptured by Adelaide artist Andrew Parrish, who envisaged the Madonna walking through the vines and blessing them to ensure good wines to follow. The sculpture was presented to Sevenhills Jesuits winemaker emeritus, Brother John May S.J. in 1994 to mark his 65th birthday and completion of 31 vintages at the winery. And this shrine is the Marian Shrine. So it features a white statue of Mary, the mother of Jesus. It was originally the smokehouse for the Jesuits, which is why it's so close to the dairy. Weikert House Blacksmith and Dairy. Franz Weikert, a wealthy farmer from 19th century Prussia, led a group of 146 fellow Silesians, I think that's how you say it, to South Australia in 1848 with a vision of establishing a Catholic community that can enjoy religious freedom. Accompanying the group were two Austrian Jesuit priests, Father Aloysius Cranewitter, that's where the name for the church comes from, and Maximilian Klinkaustrom. Father Cranewitter travelled to the Clare Valley with Franz Weikert, but Father Klinkaustrom returned to Europe due to ill health after a brief stay in Adelaide. The Weikerts established a farm at Neagles Rock, southwest of Clare, and Father Cranewitter lived with them until he became the first Jesuit settler at Sevenhill in 1851. A dwelling known as the Weikert House was completed in 1870, and the Jesuits brought Franz Weikert and his wife to Sevenhill when they could not maintain their farm. They lived close to the Jesuits until Franz died in 1875. It's all like lit up. This would have been a pretty impressive house back in the day.
Heaps of bedrooms.
Yeah. Do you reckon they had PowerPoints back then?
Watch your head.
Oh, yep. Geez, yeah, that's I suppose it's got yellow tape on it. This cottage was severely damaged in the 1983 Ash Wednesday bushfire. It's a notable building in the history of the Jesuits at Sevenhill. So they're trying to restore it.
What are we going to say, Bob? So, Sevenhill Wines, highly recommend. Like the little walk you got around here, just the history. Neither of us are religious, but some of these old buildings and some of the cool stories about them, just cool to get amongst. What did we end up buying?
We bought the classic
Torquay?
Topake. Classic Topake. It's like a fortified
Delicious.
wine.
Absolutely delicious.
And a lot of cheese.
Oh, and a lot of cheese. A lot of cheese. As you can see, she's a bit cold today, but hey, I still, even on a miserable day, well worth coming out here. The lawns and some of the fire pits they have there, oh yeah, you can have a good day out here.
So I heard the lady that served us in the cellar, and she said that on the weekends they have marquees and stuff out on the lawn, so you can sit out on the lawn by the big fire pits and do your wine tasting.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd spread it all out too, because inside's not overly big, but yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the whole day?
Oh, she loved it. She got cheese and bickies.
Did you love it? Well
Back
said.
to the car for a nap.
Back to the car. Well, guys and girls, that's it for the Clare Valley and sort of Burra region. Oh, the camera, the road's a bit, how you going? Burra was, sorry.
No, I was going to say, it's absolutely stunning down here, guys. It's so pretty. Not just in Clare itself, but out in Burra was beautiful. We drove through Mintara this morning, and that was such a cute little town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just things to see everywhere you go. Something to do. We could have spent we could have spent a couple of weeks down here.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
We only spent 2 nights, and we easily could spend another couple. Like, there's so much to do, and so many different little wineries and cafes and pubs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so much history. It's such a historic town.
Oh, yeah. It's
So,
and all the pubs and stuff around here. If you're anything like me and love calling into those old heritage like looking pubs and just having a beer, you could do that for
days.
almost indefinitely down here. They're everywhere.
Pubs for days.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty. And there's lots of trails, so you can do cycling, hiking, driving. There's all different types of trails, and it's all mapped. So if you go to the information centre, you can get like maps of all the different trails that you can do, and some of them would be, well, all of them I'm sure would be really beautiful. Laurie's sister's done the Riesling Trail.
You
Yeah.
hire a bike in Clare, and there's multiple places that have bikes you can hire, and they just give you a map and off you go. You can ride your own, and it's like a little bit of a heritage plus a few wineries included. A few of the old buildings all on this like Riesling Trail.
Yeah. So
When it's a bit warmer, that would be amazing, but we had our first storm last night, really. Lightning thunder,
whole
heap of rain.
Really heavy rain.
Yeah. I'll put in like a little, I took a screenshot of the like the map, the radar. Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
It was pretty hectic.
Van held up, no worries whatsoever. I just dropped one leg of the awning, so it was on a bit of an angle, and no
which
issues.
is lucky because we weren't actually at the van.
No, we're eating food.
One thing that I didn't even think to film last night, we had dinner at Indie of Clare. It won silver in Australia for the best Indian food and best in South Australia.
Yeah, best overall South Australia.
It was nice.
My goat curry.
Yeah, it was really, really. I had a seafood curry. I love seafood, and it was really, really good. I had regrets for not getting the butter chicken, because the butter chicken, they have a smoked butter chicken, and that's apparently a must try. So I have slight curry regret, but I mean, it was still bloody good. It was really, really nice curry.
I don't agree. I don't think seafood should be on pizza. And now I don't think it should be in a curry either.
See, seafood pizza.
That's just my opinion.
Your opinion's wrong.
Apparently. But anyway, we're sort of just working our way. We're heading sort of down through the Barossa. We're not going to do a lot in the Barossa, but using that to sort of step us through to the Adelaide Hills from now, and we're heading back to the coast. So, yeah. Stick with us. See what we can show you.
more adventures on the way.
Oh yeah. Bye.